Good morning or good evening, everyone. I'm talking about why Japan's population is decreasing and how can Japan's population is increasing. Firstly, I would like to talk about why Japan's population is decreasing and then how can people how can Japan's population be increased? If I have questions, please ask them. Firstly, look at this graph. This graph shows Japan's population recently. The population of Japan is declining and maybe declining more and more. Why? I think there are 2 points about that. Firstly, there are many people who suicide. And second, the number of people increased who not marriage and not childbirth. Firstly, I talking about suicide. Do you know how many people are suicide in a year in Japan? This graph shows the number of people who suicide. About 202,000 people are suicide in age 28. In other words, about 16 people are suicide in a day. In age 15, about 304,500 people are suicide. So, about 95 people in a day suicide. However, this is only the number of suicide people found. There may be more suicide people they don't found. This is the most frequent case of death in 20 to 39 years old people. If they don't suicide, the population decline will be reduced. Why many people suicide? Mostly frequently reason is economical and health problem in 20 to 39 years old suicide people. They don't have enough money or to living, or they have much stress by too many works. So, I think more supporting or opportunity of counseling need them. If you see people who likely to suicide, don't miss them. They may find solution about them problems. If you don't find solutions, they may feel better by listening them problems. Actually, many people stopping suicide by someone realize that they tried to suicide. So, don't miss it. Next, I'm talking about marriage and childbirth. Look at this graph. This graph shows average age of marriage and the average of first childbirth. Both the average age becomes higher if average of first childbirth is higher. more and more difficult to childbirth. And look at this graph. This graph shows the total fertility rate and the number of people born in Japan. The total fertility rate is the number of children a single woman gives birth in his or her birth. Both of graph is gradually declining. If the number of people born and the total fertility rate is declining like this, there are few young people in Japan. Why the total fertility rate and the number of people is declining? I think the reason is the change of society. Recently, the number of working women is increasing. That is a good thing. But support of childbirth and child rearing for working women is not perfect. If supporting is perfect, more women give birth. Not only that, connecting with someone anywhere and anytime by improving communication too may reduce to motivating of marriage. Marriage is the maybe very happy things until now, but the change of society changes happy things. For example, successful works and connecting many people in the internet. So, someone may think they don't marry is comfortable rather than married. In fact, 独身貴族 was also born. Now that the number of people doing work to increase the population, it is important to prepare an environment where child care can be released while working. Otherwise, the population will be declining. Social support is indispensable to change this solution. For example, there are things such as funding support for childbirth and child raising, restoring and job holidays due to child raising and childbirth. But there are still cases that the function is not that much, so it is still efficient. Making them work well has some meanings. In conclusion, I think that when we found a strange people, we support it and build a society that supports child care and childbirth. We lead to an increase in population in Japan. Thank you.